Hello to everyone and welcome back to FPL Animate. My name is Oded. In this video it's all about the Wolves. The fixtures up ahead, formation that they have played in the first 3 games, their attacking and defensive states, and which players to be considered to bring in your team for game week 4 and keep even till game week 14. That's how good their fixtures are going to be. So let's take a look at them and see who they are going to meet in weeks to come. So these are the fixtures for Wolves from game week 4 till game week 13. I should mention that in game week 14 they face Burnley at home, so another good fixture for them to collect points. As you can see, Wolves fixture is probably the best in the league. Not what you call top teams until game week 15. You can argue if West Ham and Everton are not top teams because of their current spot in the table, and West Ham may be one of the best so far this season. But there is no Liverpool, Manchester City or United, Chelsea or Tottenham, so it's pretty much as good as it can be for Wolves. Especially in the defense side against teams that got low score in the first 3 games. So they can potentially get clean sheet in game week 4 till game week 7. If their defense was good enough to concede only 1 goal against top teams like Leicester, Spurs and United, I'm sure they can keep their goal clean against teams like Watford, Brentford and Southampton. Aston Villa, Everton and Leeds will be more hard to do, and also of course West Ham, but I think for now their defense is strong enough to face them. And Palace, Norwich and Burnley at the end are great fixtures as well in terms of keeping a clean sheet. Wolves didn't score yet even though they got a lot of chances, but again they were gonna play some of the weaker defense sides in the league so they can finally start getting some returns. As you can see in those charts of the defense and offensive side of Wolves for the first 3 games, the numbers are pretty good. They just need to find their finishing touch on offense. In defense, team with a lot of firepower didn't manage to shot too much balls into target against them. 5 for Leicester, 6 for Spurs and only 3 for Manchester United. As you can see in the fouls and cards column, Wolves stood in the defense pretty strong and solid. Not making too much fouls and just kept opponent away from their goal with just good defense. In offense you can see how attacking team Wolves really are, especially in the first half of games. 17 shots against Leicester, 25 against Spurs and 15 against Manchester United. So the combination of their defense and offense work extremely well. The only problem is they are not scoring yet. In almost all of their games they are evenly matched, and against Spurs they had 58 possession of the ball. So everything is there for them except for a finishing touch and a sharpness around the box. Their playing style is possible because of their formation and the players who play in every position. Sa of course as the first keeper had some decent games against top table teams. In the back they got Kilman, Cody and CS, who usually plays center back in the middle, but in this formation he plays center left back. In the middle you got 2 natural midfielders, Navas and Mornito, and 2 more defenders who play in the left and right. There is no center midfielder because Semedo and Marcel cover both parts of the field. Their defense is able to get deeper when the ball is in Wolf possession. In front you got your natural striker in Jimenez and 2 midfield players wingers. This formation gives Wolves a way of pushing the ball and react quick if they lose the ball at their opponent's side. That's why they're getting so much chances around the opponent box and why their possession percentage is high. They play in this formation in their first 3 games and no reason to change it now, especially when they got those fixtures up ahead. Just a matter of scoring now. So which of Wolves' players are the best to get for this ride? First I will start with the keeper, who is only owned by less than 1%. If I was looking to use my wildcard before game week 4 I would definitely take him. He do cost 5 million, but the fixtures are too good to pass him off just because of 0.5 million. If you got the funds for it and you can get a 4 million for a second keeper, I think it's a pretty good deal. Cause he can be the first keeper as we saw until game week 14. Only Hugo Lloris have more saves than him so far. And he do average more than 3.5 saves a game, which means he guarantee bonus points in every game for saves. Maybe it will change facing teams with much lower firepower than the ones he already met, but clean sheets are more likely to come now his way. Same goes for Wolves defenders. Out of all of them, these three has the best chances to get some returns as well. Most of people go for Cody because of his low price, but in the same amount you can take Marçal, who play as a midfielder position and pretty active. His stats are low expected goals and assists, but he suffered like all Wolves offense from lack of sharpness and finish touch. If he starts getting better passes to the box and better shots on target, he can be another hidden gem. Semedo is the same position as Marcel, just in the other end. His stats slide better and he able to get much deeper into the box. With the own of only 1.6 and price of 4.9 million, he could be a good addition to your team. And Sayas cost a bit more, but his expected goals are much higher, mainly because of his header skills in corners and free kicks inside the opponent box. Last season he scored 3 goals in the same way and had another in the preseason game as well. If Wolves keep attacking the way they did, they will get far more set pieces which he can return into goals. And in the attacking side there is a lot of will but no results so far. Jimenez on paper seems like the perfect striker to bring now because of the fixtures and his low price compared to another striker like Antonio, Bamford or Calvert-Lewin. The problem again is his expected goals and assists. They are pretty low for a striker such as him. Maybe because he just started playing again after he missed out most of last season because of his head injury. Maybe he's still careful because of that, and it's shown by the way he played. Lack of finishing touch as well is another big problem. But I can see all those problems go away the minute he will score the first goal. And should mention that he is on penalties as well. So with a lot of great strikers out there right now, maybe picking him now is quite a gamble. On the other hand, he can get a lot of returns because of Wolves fixtures and could save us some money for other places because of his low price now. Princowicz I just added, so it will be another attacker in this video. The player who came from Barcelona hadn't shown yet what he can do and his stats are pretty low. His price low as well, but until I get something from him I will not consider bringing him in. Tarora is a mystery. His hype around him is high, but his numbers don't back it up all of this. He never was a scoring machine or gifted passer. Last season he had only 2 goals and 4 assists. He started the season pretty good with the best expected goals and assists in the team, but so far all of these stats not turned to returns. With his 6 million price there are concerns of bringing him in when you got so many good players in other teams around this price as well. But the fixtures are tempting. He and the rest of Wolves players just need to get some returns and their percentage of honors will rise in each game week. So if I had to choose between all of those players, I would probably take Sa as my keeper. That of course if I'm using a wildcard now or just crazy like that and use my transfer for that. Other players will be Marcel for his price and his position, or Sias because of the chance to get 6 points for a goal. In offense it's only Jimenez for me. With his price and the thought he will start to get some returns soon. I will take my chances with him maybe up until game week 14. So who would you take for your team? Write in the comments and tell me why. So this is it for now. If you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to my channel for more amazing animation and graphic like no other channel. Leave a comment if you like the content, and if you have any ideas to make this channel even better, write it down on the comments as well. Goodbye for now and good luck to all.